Welcome to your September Lunar Eclipse full moon reading here with Red Earth Goddess. We're having a full moon on September the 16th, 2016, and I have here a little get up for you guys. At the top we have a black candle with a full moon symbol on it. Black absorbs any negative emotions, anything of that nature, anything negative, anything of lower intent. It transmutes, it recreates, okay? And then on the right side, if you can kind of see, right over here, there is a lunar cycle coming forth, okay? We then have a beautiful green onyx pyramid that really works well with the background, because we've got some parrots here in a very beautiful garden, a very colorful, beautiful garden. So I decided to have color for this full moon that takes place in Virgo. It's going to be in the Virgo sun. Okay, so I'm a little excited. I've already mixed up the cards. As you know, I use these very big tarot cards. And I have pulled out 9 cards, but I've also pulled out 1 card to make it 10 as an overall influence of what we are feeling at this moment and what is taking place. So the overall theme of the reading for the full moon is the World card. And as you can see, this wonderful, lovely lady is emerged with her true self, her true identity, her authenticity. She is living her soul calling. This goes for men as well, so this is not just a woman's thing. When we see a woman that's bare and naked in the tarot, it's an energy, it's an influence. So for those of you who have been really authentic and staying in your true self to fulfill your purpose, to fulfill who you are, and even if you're not, if you feel you don't need a certain purpose to fulfill, you are exceptionally content with where you are in life right now, because you have put out so much goodness out to the world that the universe at this time is giving you exactly that which you have put out, which is wonderful goodness. Okay, so she's on top of the world. She's feeling glorious and colorful. And if you can see, the infinity sign below her feet, that which she stands upon, is a white crystalline energy with a borderline of a magenta fuchsia color. Now, pure white crystalline energy is the highest form of energy that exists in this entire universe. And the fuchsia is associated with the material and the spiritual combined together. So here on planet Earth, you are feeling raw, you are feeling naked, you are feeling bare, because you are your true self. You have been your true self, and the universe is giving back to you that which you have been true to, for, and so on. Okay, so we're going to keep this here as a major influence for the reading. So the first card that came out as part of the 9 card spread that I've pulled out is the 2 of Swords. And I feel with this, I feel that you have partnered up with the very correct people to fulfill what it is you are meant to fulfill at this time. I feel as though there has been a lot of obstacles that many people have finally faced. There has been many challenges, many past patterns and pains and traumas and feelings and emotions and people that they no longer feel a good fit towards. And so you have taken the 2 swords because you've been able to see that mirror effect, that which you put out returns to you, that does not serve you. And you've become aware that when you work on yourself, you heal the entire planet, the entire people, the entire family bloodline of your own family. And usually the Two of Swords means a binding of something. But if you can see in this tarot card, in this tarot deck, there is absolutely no bindings taking place. It's two swords facing upwards. So there is a partnership. It's a partnership of two people being able to see the truth of the matter and becoming content and feeling happy with who they are and who they have finally emerged themselves to become. And the second card that has come forth is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very fiery, passionate person. The King of Wands comes across as a very quick, action-oriented type of man. He's symbolized as the man of the sun. He is symbolized as the three elements of fire in the astrological charts, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you are a male or a female and you have one of the three in your three main rising sun sign, or moon sign, whether you're male or female, like I said, this reading, this feeling content, this putting out that integrity and that being who you are is going to return to you. That righteousness, that belonging, that search of really becoming and wanting to become a better person as a whole, to learn more about yourself, to want to do better, to compare yourself not to other people, but to compare yourself to your old self, and to be able to say thank you for those obstacles and those challenges, and to grow from it, and to say to be in that absolute gratitude and give thanks to the world, like the World card on top, that those challenges and those obstacles were given to you so you are embraced with who you are supposed to be. We'll never know who we are supposed to be. We will never know who our authentic true selves are. We will never know what our skills and our true abilities are. We will never know what is good for us, what is true for us, what is there for us, what is supposed to be there for us, be it people, places, things, especially ourselves, because we come first. We'll never know until those things that don't serve go away. And then the Hangman has showed himself. So I feel like with this card, this is an influence of, you've been, and it's not just me if you've been watching my last videos, but there has been groups and groups and groups of people coming together that have finally emerged themselves so happily, doing what they're supposed to do, finding who they are, that if you want to call them an inner demon that we attract externally towards ourselves, if you want to call it people that have been harming you, people that aren't good for you, if you want to call it an energy force that has been shaken up and stirred, whatever it is, whoever it is that has been bothering you, whether it's for a few weeks, whether it was from 10 years ago, whether it was just an event or an experience that really shook your life and tore you apart from 30 years ago, that you had no idea was even there, that was lingering on, that was determining who you're supposed to be with, what you're supposed to do in life. If you ever felt that it's too late for you to conquer yourself, if it's too late to be that musician, if it's too late to take up that dancing class, if it's too late to be that author and that writer, if it's too late to sing and dance, it never is too late. And that is why you've finally shooken up that unrighteous feeling. And those who have been doing wrong to you have been exposed. And the universe, because is on your side, you're right in the middle. Do you see how you are right in the middle, balancing the eternity? And if you see this person, this energy is below. So you're on top, and that is going down below, and he's tied up. So you see right here, and I don't just pick and choose whatever cards. The way it works is this deck is exceptionally big for my hands, so I just usually put them on the table or the floor my floor. There's rugs on the floor, so I get really comfortable, and I connect myself to my higher self, and I always ask that guidance be given for not just myself, not just for my group, but for everybody that is part of my YouTube community, that is part of my life purpose, and anybody that's watching that could benefit from the guidance and the teachings and the spirituality, that which manifests on a practical level, okay? You have defeated your inner demons, okay? This is what this means. And to confirm it, you have the Knight of Wands, okay? So like I said, I put the cards on the ground, covered to so like they're face downwards, and I just pick whatever that I'm guided to when the cards are covered downwards, not upwards. So I don't just go choosing and picking whatever I want. I'm authentic with that. So if you can see that beautiful sun, there's that beautiful, beautiful ray, that illumination, that truth has finally come forth. That sun has finally come out. The truth. We've always wanted to know the truth. What is your truth? What is truth, right? But it looks as though it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter, because you feel so content and free and liberated that you now know what has been happening. You now know that you are a much stronger person internally, and your own truth, your own identity can set you free. Not an external circumstance, okay? Not a group of people, not a physical object, not a workforce, not money, not this, not that. It's when you defeat your own misunderstandings, your own chaos, your own trauma, okay? And because you've succeeded so well, the Empress has showed herself. And this is especially, the Empress is associated with pregnancy, motherhood. It's associated with big projects, the home, stability in a sense, not like the Queen of Pentacles stability, but an emotional stability. This is referenced to, you know, that eternal mother, that eternal feeling of, I now know who I am. I now know why I used to hurt myself emotionally. I know now why I used to put myself in these situations around other people. I now know why. And now I feel like I am capable of giving birth to a new me, to a new life. So if that's the case, guys, get some journals out, write down exactly what you want. Write yourself some poetry. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself how successful you are. Pat yourself on the shoulder. Give yourself recognition. Celebrate. You know what I mean? But then we got some other great things to balance it out, because you got the Ace of Pentacles. And this is associated with material values and success in that way, and wealth in that form. But this is also associated with wealth spiritually, emotionally. And the fact that it came with the Empress, I totally see that as the Hindu goddess Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. I can see it coincide together very brilliantly, and it works really well. So if anybody feels a connection to Lakshmi, please look her up. She's the goddess of wealth. She bestows wealth and prosperity. To feel prosperous emotionally, you feel and you appear prosperous to other people. And you should never ever care about how other people see you. You should never ever care how other people view you. Okay? It doesn't matter what they say about you. It doesn't matter how they feel about you. What matters is how you see yourself. What matters is how you view yourself. Because those who feel compelled to leave your life, compelled to judge you, that should give you more. What matters is how you see yourself. What matters is how you view yourself. Because those who feel compelled to leave your life, compelled to judge you, that should give you more strength to be who you are, okay? Because the people that want to be with you, the people who cherish that personality that you are, will come into your life and stay into your life, okay? There's no such thing as perfect. People will sometimes come and go because they're dealing with their own stuff. But you don't need that needy stuff. And I don't see that needy feeling anyways, because look at this perfect alignment taking place here, okay? You feel on top of the world, and that old aspect, that old trauma, that old mirror effect of negativity and negative people and this and that is gone, okay? So we have here the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is associated. I like that we have a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. It's funny, in this card deck, we've got the King of Pentacles, but he's got 2 lines on his back, which is pretty neat. So that makes it even more connected to the, that makes it much more connected to the King of Wands, because there is that, you know, that's coming together. So the King of Wands is associated with the astrological signs of the earth signs: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We're in the Virgo constellation right now. So this could be you as a male, this could be a female, this could be energy, or this could just be the present moment right now, okay? This could also be a person that you know. But this is a person, I feel, for a lot of you, that is a male, that is a man, that is a Taurus. There could be Capricorn influences I'm seeing as well. But this person is definitely, although this person is a Taurus, this person comes across as a Leo. Okay? In a sense, it can also be reversed, where this person is a Leo, but they have that slow stamina of growth like a Taurus. The difference between Taurus and Leo, they are both loyal friends. They are both strong, fierce people. They both would like to leave something behind, like a legacy or something. They both believe in nurturing other people as well as themselves, because they believe when they do that, not only do they have that recognition, but it's more of a family bond that they feel that they're building. But the difference is, Leos are very quick towards actions. It's a fire sign. But Taurus is very slow. Taurus makes very slow friendships. Taurus opens its heart very slowly to other people. Taurus likes to test people out in a very silent manner. Rather, Leo will be very quick to say something to your face and kind of test you out in that way to see if you're really their friend or not, you know? So that's one little way to look at that. But just know that this person is on your side. This person is a very strong person. You want a strong person on your side. And if this is you, that's great. Because it means people look up to you. People look up to you, and people see you as the noble person that you are, the righteous person that you are. You believe in defending people that need to be defended. You believe in defending those who have the underdog, let's just say. You believe in defending not just people, but you believe in defending cultures and rights and organizations, and you just like to help, okay? So, of course, Taurus, you know, is all about building that stability, and Leo is all about shining on that stability. Leo is all about being that spokesperson, that leader, and so is Taurus. Taurus is a leader too, okay? But like I said, these are very influential people, okay? So, again, you know, this reading goes really well with that World card, which is the main influence, because the world, you would have to be influential, or you would have to be part of an influential community or energy or something of that nature to really feel like you're on top of the world. Am I not correct? So we got the Three of Cups, and of course that's a great thing, okay? I feel like there's going to be a few parties going on from now until the full moon. I want you to make 3 wishes, okay? And I want you to be next to the river or next to water when you make these wishes. And if you don't have access to a lake, you know, this may sound really funny, but just, you know, get a bowl, get a vase, pour some water in it, look in it, and make that wish. If you'd like to drop a coin, you can do that. If you'd like to drop a note in there, you can do that. If you'd like to drop a rose petal, you can do that. If you'd like to drop a stone or a rock in there, you can do that. But set that intention, and when 1 to 3 of your wishes come true, they do say things come in threes, okay? Because it's the number of creation. It's also the number of communication, but it's the number of creation. The why I say put in that stone or that rock or that coin is because it's a material thing in terms of 4, okay? And 4 is stable. It's a materialistic thing. So the 3 manifests on the physical level, okay? So that, you know, and then when it comes true, when it comes to life, pour out that vase or that bowl out into the Mother Earth, okay? And you can either keep the stone in your pocket, in your purse, or you could just set it free and give it to Mother Gaia, okay? But just know, whatever you've worked really hard for, however you're feeling right now, that eternal feeling of everything you've really, really, really worked hard for, relationships, projects, career, finding out who you are, being a spiritual teacher, because there's lots of spiritual teachers that watch me and subscribe to me and contacted me as well, and I'm very grateful that they connect with me. The fact that you still keep moving forward with your purpose, and whether it's on the side, whether it's full-time, whether it's part-time, doesn't matter. You're still doing whatever you feel is your purpose. You will always receive what you're really working towards hard for, okay? Because the 8 of Pentacles is here. And the 8, you know, I love how this number always follows us around, guys? The 8 of Pentacles symbolizes hard work, hard efforts, but it's only because it's to combine the spirit into the practical earthly realm, okay? Hence why she feels she's on top of the world, and she's in the middle. She's not on the left, she's not on the side, on the right, she's in the middle, because she's finally realized there's no point in choosing sides, there's no point in choosing groups, because everyone receives that which they send out in the long run. So until they are content with who they are and they find that middle ground of who they are, they will search, 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 and they'll never find who they really are. They'll condemn over and over and over, and then they'll realize that they're just receiving everybody, every group, every workforce, every relationship condemns them in return from building something, okay? So I hope you guys really enjoyed this reading. I'm going to give you a last checkup of the World card, because she's so beautiful. If you like your own interpretation, you could just do a Google search of the World. There's also stars in the back. So that's you. Enjoy, guys.